Hello everyone, welcome to a Flip Through Friday, um, which is hosted by Kristina's Shack. And what I wanted to show you today, I thought I'd hop on. I had done this video last week, but I was having trouble editing it, and yeah, I just ended up deleting it. I wasn't happy with it. But anyway, I'm going to give it a go again today, even though I'm late. So what I'll do a flip through is of the wedding journal I made for my daughter. So the wedding was in January. And this is a blank journal. And so nothing really has been added into it, just been decorated. But we had this sitting at the wedding with the guest book for people to sign. And we'll have a quick flip through. So the cover is the pamphlet stitch basically, but I've covered it with this bit of lace, which I'm sure is a piece of lace that was in the giveaway that Velita done and I'd won in here. I know these were definitely from Velita, and so they work really beautiful with this journal. Thank you, Velita. So we'll have a quick flip through. So like I said, they're blank pages. These are Kaiser Craft papers that I've added into it. There will be a pocket on the front here. So just make sure I'm in screen. And dyed papers. So Kaiser Craft, I'm not sure how you say that, papers and my dyed papers, so blank. And the reason I haven't put pockets or anything in there yet, because my daughter wants me to decorate when we get the photos developed. She wants me to decorate it, so depending on where I put the photos, it is where I'll put pockets and slips and stuff like that. So this was a stencil that I managed to get when I was at the Kaiser shop. More dyed paper, and then on each signature I've put some lace that I had in my stash on the edges of the paper, and paper doily, coffee. I think this one's tea dyed, with some little diamantes on there. Hopefully you could see them. And so that's pretty much what it is right for the book. So I'll show you the first signature, and all the other signatures are the same. Oh, there's a piece of this vellum paper in there, which I'm not sure whether you can see. If I hold it up, you can see that it's got celebration, cherish, and love on there. That's a piece of paper. I found that at a thrift shop probably a few years ago now. And case pro, so it's the middle of the signature. I've kept these quite long in case I wanted to put some little danglies on there. And the other side of that, tea stained, scrapbooking paper, and yeah, so that's pretty much it right through the book. There's another piece of that vellum. So there's 3 signatures, and oh, wait for that to auto. Sorry about that. It must be when I'm turning the pages that it goes out of focus. Huh. But yeah, tea stained, and then the papers. So the colour theme that the bridesmaids and the flower girls and all that were wearing were like a peachy colour, and the boys were wearing navy blue, so that's why I chose this colour. And then the last one should have a piece of vellum in this one as well. Let's keep looking at the screen because when I turn the pages it goes blurry. Maybe I'm a bit too close. All the diamantes. When her dress was altered, when we had it altered before the wedding, the hem and stuff like that, I got them to give me the scraps of things, so I will put some of her wedding dress in here as well. Yeah, that's how the piece will go on. But as you can see, it's blank at the moment. It's a nice warm day today. It's autumn now here in Australia, and the sun's been shining. It's just over cloudy, but I have the window open because I think it's about 25 degrees Celsius. Got to remember to say that. So quite a pleasant day, and there's a nice little breeze. So that's what the speeches the kids done. And this was the guest book I made to go with it. Now there will be a pocket put in the back here, which that'll slip into. I probably will shorten these little things, but had this separate on the table at the wedding for people to sign in. Originally, I was going to get them to sign in here, but I thought they might sign on any page, and then it would be hard to put the ephemera and photos and that in there. So I thought I'd do a separate little book, a little pocket type thing, envelope type situation. And I put in, one signature of all, there's pockets in here. So this was a 12 by 12 scrapbooking paper from that series. And there was another piece of lace that was in that giveaway that I'd won from Valida. I've just folded it up and then fold it in like thirds, but not quite thirds. So yeah, to make the little flap and write guests on there. So pretty much this is where everyone signed there. I won't show it to you, but I put different sizes in there just to make it more interesting. There's still some more in there. I haven't signed this yet, so I'll have to write a little note in here as well. But yeah, all my guide papers are in there. And yeah, and then here I've done an envelope out of a book page. I will put the mother of the bride up there. My daughter had asked me to do a speech at the wedding. I actually walked my daughter down the aisle, and I did a speech at the wedding. And so I'm going to slip that in here. Oh, and I've just got a big cord into here so that she has it as a keepsake, and I'll decorate the envelope a bit more. So that'll be in there. And then, yeah, that's just the rough copy of what the kids have done a speech. It's my daughter's first wedding, but her partner's second marriage, and she's got 3 girls and he's got 2 girls. So there's 5 girls now in that household, all gorgeous, of course, and they're all part of the wedding. And to make them part of the wedding, they actually wrote some vows up as well. And it was just beautiful when they did the speech. But that'll go in the back. So that's just that quick flip through of the wedding journal. And really happy with the way it turned out. And look forward to decorating it more. I'll just put this on my shelf and then we'll go on to the next part. The thing I wanted to show you was that, of course, I've been watching Janet Nash and I was watching her flip through today as well. And she's always calming for me. And but I think it was a week ago or maybe 2 weeks ago, she did a journal out of a magazine of a wonky heart. And somewhere here, sorry, I'll just bear with me. I have okay, I'm back. Okay, now I started off with one of these free magazines. Make sure it's in focus there. Just turn that light a bit. So it's not there. Right in front of your face. One of these. And what Janet had done was that she drew a wonky heart, glued 2 pages together, tore out 3. So you can see it's quite a few there. So I did that and I made myself a wonky heart. So this is mine. And I'm actually going to put some words on top of these. and especially after watching her flip through Friday today, I'm going to use this as a positive journal, like self-care, write positive notes and do all those sorts of things. But while I was sitting here, so what I've done is I've obviously done nothing in there yet, but they're the pages that I've done. I've actually glued 3 pages together because I like to catch, when I've torn the pages out, I like to catch where they're torn, the seam where they're torn together to give it more integrity, hopefully. That's the plan. And so it's quite blank. It was such a fun mushrooms, because Janet's been doing mushrooms. I found this and I thought this has got to go in here. But yeah, so this was fun to do. What I've done here is gessoed on these pages earlier today. So the back's pretty much the same. I've still got to put some gold on there like I did at the front. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Happy with the way it turned out, and that was fun. And that's just from a free magazine. From this to this. So thanks, Janet, for the inspiration, and it was fun doing it. So I was sitting here earlier today and I thought, you know what, I'm going to go on and do Flip Through Friday. And because I'd been sitting here trying to make some mushrooms. So I was cutting out some half circles and then cutting out circles and then cutting them in half and then making little mushrooms out of the scraps that were on the side here. So I've got some mushrooms to go here, and there's a mushroom there. I don't know what this was of. I think that's off a McDonald's packaging, one of the kids' McDonald's packaging, looks like. Not sure. But yeah, mushrooms. So I thought that would be a good entry to my journal here. So we might just sit here and glue some of these on the page. And I'll use this thicker glue. Oh, I think this one's nearly empty. I have watched a lot of videos. May not have commented on them all, but if I'm watching it on telly, I can still give the thumbs up. So I try to remember to make sure to do that for everybody. And I'm always inspired by what everyone is doing. And yeah, I'm here, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just struggling. Just spent the last week doing some self-care, I suppose, and trying to get on top of my emotions. Oops. There's a bit of glue on here, so I'm going to just stick this down. I'm going to stick these mushrooms down and have a mushroom page. Because I've been inspired by mushrooms by watching Janet. And of course, the inspiration for this journal was from Janet Nash as well. I will try to remember to leave all those links down below. So I might just put these on randomly. There doesn't have to be. I started using some paint pens, Costco paint pens on these. And yeah, so what I've done is gessoed the background, and then I've just sprayed some Dilutions ink spray on there with the green. It's just a bit of baking paper that I scraped my paint on. I'm trying to go up the side here, and then yeah, did I have? I thought I had a couple more sitting here. So yeah, they were full circles. And then what I've done with my scissors is then after cutting the circles in half is just rounded the corners. And then made little stems for them. So all these papers were from my scrap bin. And I've got two on. Let's get this one on. It probably would have been the more colourful side, but that doesn't matter. Yep, I think I'm going to have to start a new bottle. Put that up there. Look, overlaps a bit. Yeah. Go to the glue stick. I'll maybe get a couple more of these little ones on. And make myself a little mushroom garden. I'll put that one over there. So at the start of that page, excuse me for reaching over. I just got to look at something. Kind of need to outline them, don't I? So maybe we'll try the white. Let's see how this works with the white. That's kind of going to blend into the background too much, I think. Yeah, let's go with a different colour. Got this pink Posca pen, so let's try that. Because we kind of want the outline to stand out a bit. You probably can't see that. Try something different. And of course, I'm getting ones I haven't used yet. Ah, I think that's better. That at least stands out a bit more. Yeah. Needed to be something darker. Of course, I'm going over wet paint here, so Okay. That's standing out a bit better, isn't it? Oh, the glue is still a bit wet on there. Tissue. Um, this paint marker that I'm using, I brought from where I normally get my Posca pens, paint pens from, which is Officeworks, and these are a lot cheaper. So I thought I'd buy a packet to try out, but I must admit they don't flow as easy as the Poscas. So the brand of this is Born. The fine tip of them is probably good for writing. But, if you wanted to cover a bigger area, it would take a lot longer with this fine point on there. So I'm just going around the mushrooms. Just be a bit more careful on that. So it's quite cute. This one I might put some pink circles on it. Give it some spots. Some lines. Okay, I kind of feel like it needs a, I've got a bird here, but a Western Thornbill. That's kind of nice. Maybe a couple of butterflies. Yep, I'll cut around them because they're quite nice. Well, I was going to get the green. These are the Kmart brands. I'll see how these go. Maybe do some tufts of grass. Oops, didn't mean to go over that, but it's okay. A little bit of grass down here. Something that they're growing out of. Just want this to look rough. I don't want it to be all neat and I kind of feel like I need to go all the way down here now. Maybe we'll just spot some little flowers. They don't have to look like flowers, just try not to think about it too much. Get a bit of yellow. It's another sparkly one. And what do you pick up? So like a bit of a Monet garden down there. Um, kind of got lost this one, isn't it? Yeah, I think the Posca pens work better. Yeah. So I'll show you a close up now of that. So just a quick field of mushrooms, and the next time I come on, I'll the other thing I want to do is to go make sure each of these hearts go around in a black Sharpie. I'll quickly do this now. Okay, we're still on screen. So what I'll do is I'll go and find some more butterflies and put some butterflies on the page, and put a nice little saying on there. I'll probably put it at that. I've got a kebab waiting for me. My granddaughter, who's staying with me, she's 16. She brought me a kebab, and I'm going to go and eat that, and then come back, edit this, and get it up. Hopefully, now I'll leave Kristina's link down below. The wonderful Kristina. And also, I'll leave Janet Nash's link down below if you haven't heard of her yet. But I won't grab the wedding journal again because I've got paint all over me. Hope you have covered, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Remember, be kind always, but most importantly, be kind to yourself. Bye.